everyone, I'm Erica. Welcome to my channel or welcome back. So I thought I would show you guys what I've been working on in the knitting and sewing area. I only have one sewing thing to show you. I have other sewing projects I've been doing, but they're super secret sewing, so I'm doing more pattern testing. So I will share those with you when the pattern is out. I'm also filming in a different part of my house and I have different lighting and make it a little brighter. There we go. So I'm trying out a new mini ring light. It's the Luma Cube baby ring light. It's like a mini one, and seeing if maybe this gives us a little bit better lighting so we can see what we're doing. Oh, anyway, what I've been working on. So I'm going to start with the dress that I'm wearing. I'm going to pop this sweater off. This is the Marion sweater by Untangling Knots. It is a discontinued pattern and it's knit in Cascade 220. So you pop this off. This is the most glorious spring dress and I'm so happy with it. I do have it all layered up today with like tights and boots and a slip and a sweater to try to stay warm. But it is, I'll stand up and show it to you, and then I'm going to insert a video of me walking around in it so you can really see it. What this is I am part of Tara Dayton's Patreon, where she teaches you how to draft all these different projects every month. And this month's dress was the biba dress, which was inspired by a 1970s biba dress from the design, the biba movement in the 70s. And it's rather 70s does 40s. So when I saw it, I had to have it. It has the puff sleeves, it has a sweetheart neck, and then it has this beautiful ruching detail right through the front. So I thought about it and I was like, she wants you to draft it for woven patterns, but I don't have my woven pattern block yet. And honestly, I so rarely wear wovens. I was like, what can I do to make this work for me? So I had the 5 out of 4 Pamela dress, which has a sweetheart neckline. And I used that bodice. So I'll find that really quick for you. But that's what the Pamela pattern comes with. And then I borrowed the sleeves, which are a little gathered puff sleeve, from another 5 out of 4 pattern called the Charlotte, which is their wrap dress. And then all I had to do was throw on my usual self-drafted A-line skirt. That's about a midi length. And then I just had to follow Tara's tutorial to make my ruching in the front. And I think it came out really good. I love this dress. I did line it. So the whole bodice is lined. I made one that was about an inch lower of a neck, and that was too low. And it had a facing because I didn't want, the original pattern comes with a neckband, and I didn't want a neckband on this dress. So I decided to just line it. So yeah, there's my slip, but that's completely self-lined. And I think that it came out beautiful. The fabric is from Girl Charlie. They don't still have this one, but they have plenty in this type. So it's a cotton rayon spandex, and it's very stretchy and it's really comfortable. If you're not following Tara, you can find her here on YouTube at Tara Dayton Atelier, and you can also find her Patreon through her channel, and I'll put a link down below. What else have I been doing? Okay, so the next thing I did, or recently, I finished the Wondrella cardigan. I've talked about this before, and it's finally done. This knit along, I can't talk, guys, from Tasha Could Make That. And it is this bat wing sleeved cardigan inspired by the 1950s. And I will pop it on for you. So this is in the lemon yellow from Cascade 220 Superwash. And it's really fun. Obviously, I would not wear it with this dress because of the neck. I modified it to have this little wing collar, and I'm still not 100% sure about the wing collar. And then there's the batwing sleeves, which as you can see are quite voluminous. It's very cropped, as you can see. And then these buttons are original 1960s buttons that I got on Etsy, and I love them. I will wear this one. It looks really good with a couple of my dresses, but I am not sure if I make it again, I would probably just do the collar it comes with, which is a little higher and kind of ties in the front. I think that would look better. And then I'm not 100% sold on a batwing sleeve for me. I feel like it adds more fabric under here than I'm used to, but it's very comfortable. So it's like kind of hard to tell how I feel about it. But it's a really great pattern. It's really clear directions and very easy to knit. And it's bottom up, which I almost never do. And it's a batwing sleeve, which I've never done before. So I'm very glad that I took the plunge and gave it a try. And there is still a couple weeks left on the knit along if you wanted to hop onto that. But she has videos for each step of this along the way. So at any time, if you decide to make this sweater, she has a lot of really great information on her channel. I'll link to her below. And then I actually put this little polka dot ribbon on the back to help hold my buttons and make them stronger. But I just popped this on and over my head so that I don't have to undo the buttons very often. Also made a hat. So this is the Honey Stripes hat by Stephen West. It's a DK weight yarn. Isn't this hat too much? I love it. It's so much fun. So what I used was a merino acrylic blend from my stash with a gray. It's a discontinued yarn. I can't remember what it is. And then this is a Karen cake. And I can't remember which one it is. So it's an acrylic. Actually, it's not a Karen cake. I can't remember what this is called. I'll try to find the label. But it's an acrylic wool blend as well. And it's a gradient. So it goes through like a purple, a light purple, then I think it goes into some green colors, but I just had the purple and light purple for this hat. But this was a really quick project. This took like only a couple hours and I loved it. It was so much fun to make. So after making the Honey Stripes hat, I decided I needed to make the Honey Stripes shawl. Oh, isn't this pretty? So this is all leftover yarn except for the main color, which looks black, but as you can see, it's actually like a dark, I'm gonna put my ring light up even more. There you go. It's like a dark black with like green and blue in it. And this is from Knit Picks, and it is Stroll fingering weight, and it's in the Midnight Heather colorway. So I've got 4 of those. So I've got 800 yards of my main color. And then I've got scraps from other sweaters and shawls to make the actual honeycombs. So what you do, I'll show you the back. So you knit it in stripes, and then the honeycomb is formed by just slipping those stitches. So you like knit 6 stitches and like slip 3, and you just keep doing that. And then you make it bigger on this edge. So this is, like I said, a pattern by Stephen West, and it's the Honey Stripes shawl. And these are my favorite colors. I love the greens and the grays and a little bit of chartreuse and purple. So yeah, I'm excited to see kind of where this goes. This is my big ball of scrap yarn that I'm using. So big bag of yarn, and I can just dip in and have a great time. I decided, since I have been on my Instagram channel, like Instagram this week, I've got a theme that is spooky in a sweater. So I'm trying to wear more of my hand knit sweaters with some of my spooky macabre jewelry. Like this one has like little skeletons. Because I just like that look. It just feels very me. So I thought I needed another sweater in a color I don't have yet, even though I have tons of cardigans. And inspired by my new greenish blue again hair, I've got this. Yay! So this is a top-down sweater. It is inspired by, it's like I took the numbers from the Andy Saddle and Myrna cardigan. There it is. And then I put in my own stitch pattern. Look cute. So unfortunately, again, all her patterns are discontinued, or I would send you a link to it. But it is just a top-down V-neck cardigan. And then I added a stitch pattern from one of my stitch dictionaries, kind of like a little quilted pattern. So it makes these little, like, I don't know, cat feet kind of shapes is what I like to call them. I'll show it to you guys again. So it looks like, it's so cute. It looks like these little like feet prints, like little print all over it. So this is gonna be a cropped sweater, probably about the same length as the one I'm wearing. And then I'll probably do these more loose sleeves. So this one has pretty loose sleeves because I went up a size in the sleeve. And I will do that again because if your sweater is looser, it's easier to fit stuff under it. All right, well that is all for me. That is everything I've been working on. And I will definitely show you guys these projects when they are finished. But in the meantime, I hope that you're having a lovely week and I'll see you next time. Bye.